is Heart Health Month, and staying heart healthy isn't just important for people, it matters for our pets too. And joining us today are veterinary experts Dr. Ashley Sapphire and Dr. Sarah Clay Bell to share what cat owners need to know about feline heart health and how early detection can make a life-changing difference. Good morning, doctors. How are you?
Hello, good morning. Thanks for having us.
No, it's a pleasure. Obviously important information, but why is it so important to talk about heart health when it comes to cats?
Well, just like people, cats can also get heart disease, and they don't always have obvious signs. In fact, cats are really good at hiding illness, and a lot of times their signs are so vague, they're very easily missed. And then on top of that, cats tend to visit the veterinarian for routine visits far less than dogs. And so awareness is so important so that early detection of heart disease means more treatment options available, and we can have our cat hearts stay strong for years to come.
Yeah, you guys have earned a doctorate. You guys are full professionals, so I'm going to use the acronym. But could you explain a little bit more about feline HCM and what it is?
HCM, or hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, is the most common heart disease that we see in cats. It causes thickening of the heart muscle that impairs the ability to relax well and pump blood effectively to the rest of the body. It affects about 1 in 7 cats, but the challenge is that most of those cats show no signs until the disease is pretty advanced. And that can lead to congestive heart failure, clot formation, abnormal heart rhythms, or even sudden death.
Now, obviously, there's probably a good amount of cat parents out there watching right now. They may be concerned about this. So how can they tell if their cat has or shows any symptoms of HCM?
Well, that's what's hard. Unlike dogs, cats don't tend to cough or show signs when their heart is in trouble. Sometimes you might notice the cat has some breathing changes or increased breathing when they're resting, or they might hide more, but a lot of cats continue to do normal activities. They eat and they play and act like normal. So we can't stress enough how important and crucial it is for regular veterinary exams, where a veterinarian can listen to the heart and lungs, listen for murmurs or arrhythmias, and perform screening tests like lab work or blood pressure checks so that we can detect heart disease as early as possible.
Are there any cats that may be more at risk than others with environment, or whether they're male and female or different types of breeds?
Yes, there's a couple of breeds. The Maine Coon and the Ragdoll have a genetic predisposition, but any cat can become affected. And so it's important to screen all cats, not just the high-risk ones or purebred cats.
Obviously, you know, early detection or prevention is a good way to go. So what can cat parents do to help protect their cats' hearts?
Yeah, I mean, most important thing is schedule that annual exam, to have a veterinarian listen to your cat's heart and lungs. If they identify risk factors, they may recommend additional testing like imaging or an X-ray or echocardiogram, maybe some more screening lab work to confirm a diagnosis of heart disease. Now, the good news is there is a new treatment option available called Feline CA1, which helps to manage HCM before those clinical signs develop. And the active ingredient sirolimus is actually a delayed release tablet, which makes it super easy to medicate them. They just need to receive the medication once a week.
Is there anything that pet parents can do out there for diet, or in terms of exercise, or maybe in some kind of supplements they can add? Is there anything else they can look towards?
That's a great question, and the emphasis really is on screening and prevention, because there are not to date a lot of effective management strategies for this condition.
Well, it's great to chat with you both, and thank you so much for all the information you've shared this morning. So we appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Now, February is Feline Heart Health Month, and visit heartstrongfamilies.com for more information.